D.A. Williams from Full Circle Media Group, and during this tutorial, I'm going to walk you step by step through setting up your computer to be able to run a radio station by simply using a popular software program by the name of Winamp. Now, one of the things that Winamp has is a DSP plugin, and by utilizing Winamp along with that plugin, you can broadcast actual radio straight off of your computer. Now, along with the Winamp software package, which you can get from www.winamp.com, along with the DSP plugin, which you can also get from winamp.com. I do have the links there on your screen, but you will have to have a Windows operating system, either 98, Millennium, NT, 2000, XP, Vista, or Windows 7. Now, if you're on a Mac computer, there is a different software package which you can use by the name of Nicecast. So if you are on a Mac and you're not seeing the tutorial here, on our channel here on YouTube, then you can always just send us an email to da@fullcirclemediagroup.com and just let me know that you'd like to find out how to set your computer up using Nicecast, and I'll be glad to get the information back to you. Now, in addition to what you're going to set up on your home computer, you will need access to a streaming audio server. So if you don't currently have access to a streaming audio server, you can visit us again at fullcirclemediagroup.com. Just simply click on the broadcast tab there on our website, and that will give you all of the information about our inexpensive hosting solutions for Shoutcast. Now, you'll need internet access, and although you can broadcast with a 56K internet connection, if that's currently what you have, a DSL or a cable connection to the internet is recommended for optimal performance, because it is a lot of data that you are transmitting. So if you have DSL or cable, you're going to get a seamless flow of information from your computer to the server, and you'll be in good shape to do broadcasting. So I'm going to take it that you already do have Winamp installed on your computer. Then we're going to go step by step through this tutorial, and we're going to get you up and running. So the first thing that you're going to do, I want you to go ahead and launch your Winamp. Now, once you have Winamp loaded, you'll notice that there's a couple of different screens that you're going to find under your options window. So what you want to do as we move forward, make sure that your Winamp and the DSP plugin are installed on the computer. So you have Winamp loaded. That's good. Now, I want you to right click on the title bar that reads Winamp. Or you can just mouse over the menu labeled options. Click on the option labeled preferences. So we're actually looking for the preferences. Now, you can get to that as well by simply hitting Control P on your keyboard. So you can just hit Control P. That will open up your options window, and that is the screen that you're looking at here on our slides. Now, on the right side of the preferences dialog, I want you to go ahead and I want you to click on output under the plugins category. That's going to be on the left. Just go down to where it says output on the plugins category. Now, here you can select between different output options. So the standard wave output option will generate minor moments of silence in between songs. Now, do not select the option that says Disc Writer, as this will create copies of the songs that you attempt to play in a different format on your hard drive. So that's going to eat up a lot of your hard drive space very quickly. Okay, so you're going to go to Preferences, look under Output, which is going to show up under the plugins category. Do not select Disk Writer. Now, the best option is to either select the direct sound output or the cross fading output. Now, in this particular tutorial, we're going to be using the direct sound output, and this is what you're going to be looking at on the screen now. So we're looking at the next screen, and we are choosing our output plugin. So you're going to select the direct output. Now, if you double click on that output, it's going to bring up another list of settings. So under the plugins category, I want you to click on the DSP effect and then enable your Shoutcast Source DSP plugin by choosing the item labeled Null Soft Shoutcast Source DSP, and you'll see that on the screen. So you're going to go into Plugins, you're going to click on the DSP effect and then enable your Shoutcast Source DSP plugin by choosing the item labeled Null Soft Shoutcast Source DSP. That's going to open a new window called the Shoutcast Source. That should have opened. Now, with that window open, you'll see the Shoutcast Source. Now, we're going to set up that source to broadcast to your streaming audio server. So this is why I said you will have to have a Shoutcast streaming server that you have access to. Again, if you don't have access to one of those servers, be sure to contact us at fullcirclemediagroup.com under broadcast, and we have very good packages that we can get you set up with. So this is where we're going to configure this source to broadcast to the FCMG streaming audio server. So in order to go further in this particular tutorial, then you will need to know some information from your server. You'll have to know your server address, the port number, and your password. And you will find those either if you already have a current host for your Shoutcast server, then you should have received an email with all of that information in it. If you are setting up with Full Circle and you're watching this video, then in the welcome email that you received from us, then you have that information. You have the server address or the server IP, you have the port number, and you have your password. So to begin setting up that Shoutcast source, you're going to click on the Output tab. And you'll see what that looks like on this slide here. So you're going to click on the Output tab. You're going to enter your IP under Address. You're going to enter the port, and you're going to enter your password. You're going to want it set on encoder number 1, and you can go ahead and make sure that you do have it checked to connect at startup. You will need to complete the address, the port, and the password fields. So now you're going to enter the address of your server. Next, you're going to put in the port number for the server, which is generally a 4-digit number, and as I said, all of that can be found in the email that you received from us or from your Shoutcast host. Finally, you're going to enter the password to your Shoutcast server. And I always mention, as I am setting up clients with Full Circle Media Group, when I'm sending out those emails, to be sure to create a folder or something that you keep all of that information in. Because without you having that information, you won't be able to connect to the server. You can always, of course, call our customer service department, have it reset, and we will mail you one out promptly. But you do want to pretty much just go ahead and create a folder on your computer where you're storing all of this information.